Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Come on in. We just getting started. Just chilling. Just getting started. Kev, what's going on, man? EV Trades, what's up? How you doing? Just looking at some good areas. Just looking for some areas to bust a move. You know what I'm saying? Looking for some areas to bust a move. Nick, what's going on? Y'all know how I get down. I be looking for areas to bust a move. Bust a move, bust a move. Where the money at? I'm looking for where the money reside. Where the money reside. Man, I've been using this new indicator and that mug moving crazy. I've been using the bot. That mug moving crazy. Oh, this video? I do too. I used to always watch Beat Street, Breaking. I know all those movies back then. Crush Groove. Like, why do I know the soundtrack that it was on? I don't know. Because I'm an 80s baby. Ooh, that thing bounced perfect. Lord have mercy. It's not really. That's not really worth mentioning.
Longs.
He just popped in here was like longs. I mean, yeah, you can take longs. It's going long. He just longs. I ain't getting no what's up, what's going on, just longs. That's all I'm gonna say. How you doing, Ortiz? Ortiz got straight to the point. Longs. That's all I got to say.
I exist early, but I am okay.
That's not where I want to. 8075. Why is it not letting me click on what I want to click on? I was already on 8075. Okay. You exit too early? Okay. Little exit earlier than you wanted to. That's all right.
It takes over me.
Hey, what's going on, sis? How you doing? I'm just in the market earlier than I'm normally in the market, or later than you can call it early or late. I usually go I usually go live around 10 o'clock, but I figure I go live a little earlier today. You know what I'm saying? This indicator is just moving. Yeah, this market moving. I didn't already got me a little bit of bread tonight, so you know I ain't mad at it at all.
Really learn.
Whatever. Whatever. But no, if you ready, hey, look, let's go. Let's go. Let's get it.
Hello, everyone.
Jabari, what's going on, man? How you doing? Hey, Vita, you gotta I gotta send you the new indicator that I've been testing out.
Calendar for SAT.
So I gotta send you that.
I am doing good. Higher.
Do I think it's going higher? Yeah, it's going higher now. It's already trying to go back up. It's already going back up. It ain't nothing but a little bit of money. Ain't nothing but a little bit of money. Because we're trying to get that bag today. I'm not playing in the market. One of my levels already bounced perfect almost. Almost a perfect bounce. And I was like, damn, I should have been here for that. I should have been here for that perfect bounce. I was waiting for that. Open 28, 25.
Give me the money, yay.
I wish it was that easy. I wish it was that easy. Just give me the money. But there's plenty money. There's plenty money to be made in this market. Trust me. There's no shortage of money. You just got to know how to get it. That's it. If you know how to get it, there's no shortage at all. Oh, that's a doji. Oh, that's a nice little doji right there too.
I was enter long 23435. It's ocean.
Hold on, I'm gonna look at that level real quick. Hold on. You said you entered along at 23435. 43. You entered down here? Down here, 435? Nice. Nice freaking entry. Nice entry. Outstanding.
Swear.
Hey, I believe you. I got no reason to think you're not telling the truth. That's a good entry. This market said we going up. Up is the way. This market said up is the way. If you ain't trying to go up, you about to get left. Simple as that. But outside of that, it's not too many levels. I mean, there's a couple levels above us, but not too many. I'm pretty sure there's plenty of levels below. And it's funny because micros is slightly off from minis. I mean, they're at the same level, but some of their levels are off. Like the micros is at 478, minis is at 478, but micros is still chilling at the central pivot where minis is above the central pivot. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the same number, but the levels are slightly different. So remember that when you're marking up your charts, the levels on a mini chart is a little bit different from a micro chart. So if I'm trading minis and you trading micros, the levels might not be exactly the same, is what I'm trying to tell you. Is what I'm trying to tell you. But that's okay. That's okay. You'll get the hang of it. You'll get that bag. There's plenty money to be made, people. Plenty money to be made. So you ain't missing nothing, really.
You made any trades, TDY?
Hell yeah. I've been sitting here since about 8. I got here around 8 o'clock. But when I got here around 8 o'clock, but I already placed 3 trades. I was trading micros though. I was trading micros. I wasn't messing with minis. Because I was trading my actual new PA. I just got approved the new PA Friday. So I was just trading that one today. I want to see how fast. I'm not rushing it, but I want to see how fast I can get this new PA to a withdrawal. You know what I'm saying? I want to see can I get it to a withdrawal within a week? I'm pretty sure I can without going too crazy with the trades. But I'm just gonna trade, a little bit in the morning, a little bit at night, mix it up a little bit. Hey, what's going on, man? What you mean? What's the total?
What account size?
It's a 50K account that I just got. I bought the 50K Friday and got it approved Friday.
ACCS.
I'm at 17 Bullinox. I mean 17 Apex and 3 Bullinox accounts. So I just got to get all 20 accounts to a payout now. I just got to get them all to a payout. They're not all at a payout yet. But that is the goal, is to get to a payout. Yes, sir.
You the Fed just printing.
Hey, I'm trying to. Shoot. I'm trying to be the Fed. I'm trying to print everything. Money printer extraordinaire.
How many MNQ do you trade with?
5, at least 5. There's very few times I go under five of them. Very rare. Because five micros is half of a mini. That's how I look at it. If I'm gonna trade micros, I'm going basically half of a mini.
So you get out 100 tick.
No, I mean, yeah, sometimes it depends. I normally do about 50. I normally do half of that. I'll try to get like
Is the market
anywhere
open
between
today?
40 to
I've seen a
50
lot of people
ticks.
on the charts.
Yeah, the market's open right now. You're looking at the live market right now. Yeah, you're looking at the live market right now. They were closed for the American holiday. You know what I'm saying? Asia and Europe don't give a damn about
Issue with Apex
our
Money?
holidays.
Got it.
Asia and Europe do not care about Labor Day. They still gonna get their money regardless. Is not going to be issue with Apex payments if you got it earlier. Um, I think if I understand your question, I think I don't think it counts as a trade day, right? The money you made is still yours, but it don't count as a trade day or something like that. It might count as a trade day. I don't know. I trade regardless, so I trade no matter what. Win, lose, or draw, my ass is trading. Got win, lose, or draw, my ass is trading, y'all. Ooh, tomorrow we got 9:45 p.m.I. We got 10 o'clock ISM manufacturing. We also got construction spending at 10 o'clock tomorrow. So y'all better be careful. And then Wednesday, we got freaking factory orders at 10. We got jolts at 10. Crazy. Y'all better be careful tomorrow. Wednesday also. Thursday booming. Lord. 9:45, 10 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Yeah, I knew that news was gonna be going stupid. I knew that news was gonna be going stupid. That's okay. That's okay. We're gonna be all right. We gonna be all right, y'all, because it's the first of the month. Wake up, wake up, wake up. By standing on the wall. I'm trying to check Forex Factory too.
I might
Forex
have to
Factory.
switch up on my 100 a trade strategy. It's taking me forever to pass the evaluation.
Oh, talking about 100 a day? So what size eval do you have?
100 a trade.
Oh, 100 a trade.
I like
What?
25K.
Well, then take more trades. But I mean, but Lee, you have to find out what your average is, okay? If your average is $100 per trade, then if you want to do $200 a day, just take two trades. You know what I'm saying? But if your average is not $200, then you shouldn't be trying to do $200 in one trade. You know what I'm saying? Your trade should be whatever your average is. So if you average $100 per trade, then if you want to make $300, you need to take three good trades instead of trying to take one trade and make 300 in one trade. If 300 is not your average, then you shouldn't be trying to get 300 in one trade. That's all I'm saying. Break it down a little bit.
Can
Get
you trade
down
every
on
day of the year, technically?
You can trade, I think on average is 240 trade days a year. So on average, you could trade 240 days. Oh, appreciate the follow, S&M. Mrs. M, what's going on? How you doing?
What's up, Mr. H?
Brandon, what's going on? Slow down.
Hey, mentor. When you say 240, is that a limit they give us?
No, it's just on average with holidays and weekends,
Trades tonight.
it's an average of 240 trade days. Oh yeah. Already made one. Got in one good trade tonight. I'll look for another trade. You know what I'm saying? I am not against looking for another trade. Yeah, but I took a short earlier. I took a short based on the indicator right here.
I longed MNQ in 440s.
So earlier today, well, not earlier today, but when the market opened, I took a short right here. I shorted the market here, got out about here. Oh no, I got out right here. I got out right here. And then I seen an indicator for the market to go up. I just didn't take it because I was, get my son sleep and handling that right there. Yes, yeah. See, I would have stayed in that trade, or I would have took the trade, but I was trading minis, so I was like,
Asia and London.
I didn't want to mess with minis.
For rest of the days.
No, well, no, because the way they count a day is when the market opens up at 6 p.m. Like when the market opened up 6 p.m. tonight, all the way till 5 p.m. tomorrow is one day. So 6 o'clock tonight includes Asian market, London market, and New York. So if you trade anytime after 6 o'clock today, is going to count as one day. And then if you trade tomorrow at 6 p.m., that's going to count as another day. Even if you took a trade at 4 o'clock, closed out that trade at 4:50, and then took another trade at 6 p.m., that counts as 2 days. So just because the Asian market and London market you trade, it still counts as one whole day.
Double tapping the screen help the host push this live to the FYP.
For show, for shizzle. Yeah, but I was just looking for another trade. You know what I'm saying? I'm not against taking a trade. It's just it has to show itself pretty much. It has to let me know that it wants me to take a trade. Right now, the market could be pulling back. It could be doing a pullback.
You use the bot today.
No, I haven't. No, well, I didn't really trade today because the New York market was closed. So I made my money last night and I just kind of watched the market today. I was live earlier just talking about trading with the market open. Um, I think I took a simulation trade. I took a couple simulation trades, but that's about it. But I'm gonna use the bot tomorrow. What's going on, man? Yeah, but I'm gonna use the bot tomorrow. As soon as 9:30 open, I'm gonna run the bot for about a good 10 minutes. And then I'm gonna start trading manually tomorrow. And there's not a lot of levels because the market didn't move that much. The market really didn't move that much earlier today to create any levels on the higher time frame.
I am gonna be ready soon. Finally came back from my vacation in Miami.
Hey, we in Miami. That's what's up. Little vacay. Ain't nothing wrong with a little vacation time. Ah, ain't nothing but a shake for me tonight. Shake it, shake, shake. Gotta get in shape.
Hashtag
So I'm
FY
drinking a shake.
Hashtag FYP.
Look at that thing dropping. Come on down for a nice little retracement so I can buy your ass right back up. Come on for a retracement. Come on down so I can buy it right back up. Come on for a retracement, baby, baby.
Didn't want to start before then because I needed to know how much money I was going to spend in Miami.
I know that's right. Don't want to be out there spending your Miami money. Ain't nothing worse than being on vacation and you spend too much. You spend too much money beforehand. You know what I'm saying? Like, dang, I could have used that extra money so I could have a good old time. All right, Rick James. I was never really a Rick James fan. Here we go. Just won't do. Come on down. Let me get that little retracement. I'm not taking any trades unless the indicator tell me to take a trade. Because I mean, I know how to trade based off of my strategies. I know how to do that. But I want to see just how many trades I could take with this indicator and they hit without me having to really think about it. Because if it's as accurate as it's been doing and it continues this way, that's going to be amazing.
On it to come down to 450 to 460.
Yeah, I'm waiting for a nice little retracement as well. But it's struggling at this central pivot area right now. It's struggling a little bit at that central pivot. Central P. Yeah, but trading is majority patience, people. Trading is majority just patience, just taking your time, waiting for a good opportunity. You don't want to rush the process. Understand the difference between micros and minis. Look at this. This chart right here is micros. This chart right here is minis. It's just a little bit. It's just a little different. Not a huge difference. Just a little difference as far as the levels. Yeah, pretty. Yeah, it just marks off a little bit of divergence, which is what it's purpose to do. But it uses a group of indicators to be more accurate and as fast as it is now. But yeah, it just looks for areas to buy and sell based off of a group of indicators, or they call it divergence.
Gotcha.
So right here, because I'm showing y'all divergence, but I want you to understand what divergence is. Like, I don't want to just be like divergence, divergence. You're like, all right, divergence, but what the hell does that mean? What does divergence mean? Okay, so here's the definition, because y'all know I love definitions. Instead of hearing it from me, I want y'all to see the actual definition. In the market, divergence is a technical analysis signal that occurs when the price of an asset, NASDAQ, the price of NASDAQ, and a technical indicator, which is the group of indicators under D3 spotter, move in opposing directions, suggesting a potential weakening of the current trend and a possible reversal. So when you see the little arrows, is letting you know, hey, I see some divergence. It's a possible reversal. All right. For example, let me move this down. It didn't happen on this chart, right? It didn't happen on this chart down here. But if you look at the micros chart, around that same area, it popped up a little arrow right here because look, the market was going down. A doji was created. It signaled a divergence, a change in direction. It said, hey, because of that doji, we might change direction. Yep. Straight up. Okay. But it did not do that. It didn't do that on the minis chart, right? It didn't do it on minis chart because on the minis chart, even though it was going down, it was no doji that was created. So it didn't catch that change in direction because no doji was created. So that's what I mean by micros and minis are slightly different. Now, if you seen that pop up on the micros chart, you could have took that trade on the minis chart because as you see, it did work. But the reason why it didn't signal on the minis chart was because the market was going down. There was no divergence to say a change in direction because a doji didn't happen on the minis chart. It happened on the micros chart and it noticed it. So understanding what the indicator is looking for will help you be better at taking those trades. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want you to just take a buy and a sell because you've seen a little arrow pop up. Understand why that arrow popped up will make you a much better trader when you're trading based off of an indicator. Don't say I ain't never teach y'all something now. Don't say I ain't never teach you something. Stuff like that is normally reserved for my students. But yes, divergence, that's basically what it is. And trust me, I can almost guarantee ain't nobody teaching the way I teach. Ain't nobody teaching the way I teach. Blue money. I know that's right. Y'all got some questions? What's up? What's up? How y'all doing? Y'all just chilling? Y'all got some questions?
Understand what you meant. I love learning.
Oh, outstanding. Outstanding. Come on down. Come on down. You come down here, you're going to limp back. You walk down here, you're going to limp back.
Thank you all for joining the live. The host appreciates all of you. Be sure to grab your heart meat.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Definitely appreciate everybody. Go ahead and tap it up, tap it up. I got so many cords up here. I need to get rid of. That's what I'm gonna do when I finish trading tomorrow. I'm gonna clean all these cords up because it's not messy. It's just cords that I need to clean up. I gotta charge my tablet up for tomorrow. And remember, guys, tomorrow is the last day of the Apex and Bullonox sale. Tomorrow is the last day of the sale. So if you need to get some accounts, get them now. Cause guess what? Tomorrow, well later tomorrow, I'm gonna take me some trades. Cause if I tear up my evals, I'm gonna get me another one for $13, $14. I'm trying to see how many I can get approved before this sale's over. If I blow them, I'm just gonna cancel it and get another one. Yeah, but I'm looking for a decent trade. You know, I'm not against taking a trade at night. You know, I usually don't trade at night, but you know, if something shows its face, I'll take it. And that's what a lot people don't understand about trading. When you don't trade, when a person doesn't trade, they don't understand like what we be waiting for. Cause I remember I was live a few days ago and one dude was like, "Well, I want to see you take a trade now," and I'm like, "That's not how trading works. I can't just take a trade because you asked me to take a trade." You know what I'm saying? Like, trading is not one of those things you can just do on cue. He was like, "Well, if you a good trader, I want to see you take a trade now." I'm like, it don't work like that for one. And two, I'm not taking a trade just because you told me to take a trade. Like, that's crazy. You want me to risk my real money because you need me to prove something to you. That makes absolutely no sense. What's going on, man? Yeah, now unless you're using paper trading, yeah, I wouldn't mind taking a trade right then and there. I can't guarantee it's gonna make money. It's gonna be profitable. You know what I'm saying? But when you trading, I'm not gonna just take a trade because someone was like, "Hey, if you know how to trade, take one now." That's not how trading works, brother. You got to be patient. Wait for your setup. When you see an opportunity, you take it. You know what I'm saying? But you can't just take a random trade and think you're gonna make money. Because at that point, you're just guessing. Yeah, but we just chilling. You know what I'm saying? The market's open. You know what I'm saying? If something pop off, I'll take a trade. I didn't already took a trade earlier today. Got me some nice little bread up in there. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't mad at it. He said maybe we can take a random trade with their money. I sure can. I like, give me your money. I'll take a random trade. I will take a random trade on your dime. What's going on, Guapo? You right about that. I'm gonna say that next time. Good shit, trouble. Next time somebody be like, take a trade. I'm like, give me some money. I'll take a trade with your money. Since you want to see a trade so bad. Oh, Shalimar. But that's the thing. That's the reason why I don't really trade at night. I know some people, some of my students, they work during the day, so the only time they can really trade is at night. So that's why I like going live at night. Also, just because I have some students that only can trade at night and they might have questions. And I know there's a lot of people that trade that can only trade at night. So I don't mind being here. If you got questions, I can help you out as much as I can. But I know most people work during the day and they can't be here 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock in the morning, 11 o'clock in that morning, 1 o'clock in the afternoon because people are at work. So I like going live at night so people can still ask their questions. You mean on my trading futures? Yes, this is the futures market. See, look, it's crazy how futures how the minis and micros trade. Look, this is the same market. One is micros, one is minis. One is red while the other one is green. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's weird how they work. They go in the same direction, but just one is red and one is green. They just slightly off. But yeah, the ATM strategy that I trade micros with looks like this here. To get the wrong idea about me, this is my ATM strategy for micros. Micros. Now you can use it on minis, but you better have a nice size account. You can't use this setup on a 25K account. Can't do it. Not with minis. You can do it with micros. But this is my ATM strategy for 5 contracts on micros. And I have trailing stop strategies for each one as well. So when I take a trade, the stop loss automatically moves up for me. I don't have to physically move it up myself. It trails on its own, so I don't have to pay so much attention to it. Because when I trade in the morning, I trade multiple accounts. So I don't have time to sit here and take a trade in multiple accounts and also move the trailing stop manually on every single account. So I'll use a trailing stop that trails automatically based on the settings. That way, when I take a trade on account number 1, I could be looking for a trade on account number 2, and I don't have to look back at number 1. When I place a trade on account number 2, I can look at account number 3, and I don't have to worry about checking with account number 2 and moving the stop loss and all that other stuff because I have a trailing stop set up. So when I take a trade, it's going to move it on its own.
You have to worry about the more efficient you are.
Yeah, exactly. So sometimes I'll take a trade and that trade might only make $120, right? Because my ATM strategy moved a little too fast than I wanted to, and it knocked me out of the trade. But the thing is, since I'm trading 5, 6, 7, 8 accounts, I don't mind only making $80 on a trade, or if I take a good trade and I make $400 on a trade, it don't matter to me. It don't matter whether I make $800 on a trade or $80 on a trade. I have enough accounts to where that still will equal up to a good amount at the end of the day. So that's why I don't be tripping on the ATM strategy or locking in as much money as I have to lock in, because I have a trailing stop. Once I take that trade, it's going to move by itself. Yeah, I mean, I came from options. Options is fun. Don't get me wrong. Options is very fun, but and when I was trading options, they didn't have prop firms. That was the major reason why I switched to futures. Once I learned about prop firms and how you could compound with multiple accounts, hands down, it was like, yeah, I'm switching. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, I'm switching on here because that's incredible. But I was pretty good with options. I used to sell an options ebook and everything. So I was pretty good with options. But even though I was good at options, I could only trade so much money because I had to trade my own cash. I think now they have prop firms for options, if I'm not mistaken. You know what I'm saying? I think they have prop firms for options, so they could give you money to trade options with, similar to futures. All right, this music is getting a little too old for me. Oh, Trade Funder. Yeah. I figured it. I knew they had prop firms now, but when I was trading options, they didn't have prop firms. You know what I'm saying? And I was still doing, you know, three, four, $500 profit per day. You know, but in order to make $500-600 a day in options, you had to kick out 200-300 a day, 400 a day even. There's times where I bought me a $400 option and I closed out at like $200 profit, and that's a good trade. If you kick out 400 for an options trade and you build it up to 600, a $200 profit, yeah, that's a good profit. But the thing is, you had to have the money to even take it. You know, when I was introduced to the futures market, I was like, hold up, I can make money without having to spend too much money. There's like, yeah, you get you a prop firm, you know, you start making money with the prop firm. You don't have to put money into the market to make money. And I was like, I'm sold. After I found that out, I was like, oh, I ain't placed an options trade the past 3 years. It's been about 3 years since I placed an options trade. When I found out futures work the way futures work, I said, oh yeah, I'm not going back to options or Forex. I'm not going to options or Forex. Skip that. A prop firm. A prop firm is a company that literally gives you money to trade. So you don't have to use your own capital to place a trade. Yeah, so not a prop farm, prop firm. Yeah. So I'll pull it up for you. This right here, this right here is Apex, right? So if with Apex, if you prove that you can make 1,500 fake dollars without losing $1,500, they will give you 25,000 as a placeholder. Every penny you make above 25,000, you get to keep. You just have to make sure you keep it above 25,000. And if you make $2,000, you can start withdrawing money on a regular basis. And with this prop firm, it goes up all the way up to 300,000. Right now, they're doing a 90% sale, so you're looking at $15 or $14 for a $25,000 trade account. Now you're gonna pay that monthly fee until you pass. Once you pass that $25,000 trade account, meaning you made 1,500 fake dollars, you pay an activation fee. Right now is $85. You pay an $85 activation fee one time, and now that account is yours. You don't have to pay no more per month. You just trade that account, and every penny you make above 25,000 is yours. So if you make 2,000 the first month, is that 25,000 is going to say 27,000, but only 2,000 is yours. They're all 85 right now while the sale is going on. So they're all 85 while the sale is going on. But when there's no sale, I think it's like 140. Because I just activated one. Well, I activated one when the sale happened, but the last one I activated was 140 also.
What platform?
I trade on NinjaTrader. There's other platforms like I think it's like Quant Tower and stuff like that, but I like NinjaTrader. And if you got a question about how to use the platform, if it ain't NinjaTrader, I can't do nothing for you, man. I can't do nothing for you, man. I don't think you can trade the futures market on Schwab. You might. I just don't think you. I don't know. I've never heard of it.
Mr. H, you get a time. Give me a call. This is Twin.
Hey, what's going on, man? How you been? How you been? How you been? I was wondering what happened. I was like, dang, he ain't hit me up in a minute.
In the building.
What's going on, Statesman? Yeah, but the night market's slow, man. That mug be moving like snail booty. Tonight? You want me to call tonight? Man, it must be very important.
Very important. It's about you.
If you're talking about that troll, I already know about it. Hate is confused admiration. That's all that is. I don't even know, dude. I don't know that dude from a can of paint. Boom, boom.
Do you have a personal link to join Ninja?
No. NinjaTrader it's just an app. You can download it to your computer. But you have to connect. You have to connect your other accounts to it. So if you go Apex or Bullinox, whatever your prop firm is, you just connect that to NinjaTrader so that you can trade on it. But they send you the steps to connect it and everything.
Got it. I was gonna let you know I am glad you know about him.
Yeah, he hate is confused admiration. That's all it is. He's helping me promote. Like he's trying to talk bad about me, but he doesn't know me. And all he's doing is telling people, look at his page, look at his YouTube, and they're actually going to my YouTube and following me and holding conversations. Like it's weird. He think he's talking bad about me, but all he's doing is marketing for my course. Like so, I don't mind what he's doing. It doesn't bother me at all.
What platforms offer the pro form? The guy with the beard?
Yeah, the guy. Yes, I think he has a beard. Yeah, he knows. He doesn't even know me, and he's mad because I was joking on him when he came in here. He came in here asking a silly question. I started joking on him. He got mad and went on another platform and started talking crazy. But I didn't mind because he was like, yeah, this is his page. This is his YouTube, and people have been coming over from his live to mine and actually chilling and following me. And two people actually bought my course. So it don't bother me the least bit.
His page is dedicated to exposing fake traders, not actually helping people.
Bruh, dude ain't even been trading for a whole year yet. He hasn't even been trading for a whole year. So what I think it is, he's not profitable and he's mad. He's upset that he's not profitable and nobody's helping him. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody wants to teach him anything because he seems like one of those people that's so negative you can't teach people. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody is teachable. Because y'all know I be on here teaching, I be instructing, I have a course, I help people, but some people just aren't looking for help. They're looking to challenge every step of the way. And nobody wants to deal with people that's like that. Instead of you can ask me any question. Hold on, I dropped my phone. You can ask me any question that you have. But if you're asking a question trying to be condescending, that's my thing. If you ask a question and you're being condescending, I'm gonna joke on you. I'm gonna clown you. I'm gonna make fun of you. You know what I'm saying? Because you come at me in a way where you're trying to challenge my knowledge. You're not asking a question because you want to know. You're being condescending. Like, well, if you're such a good trader, why do you sell a course? If you make so much money trading, why are you charging people? Like, those are condescending questions. You know what I'm saying? Like, those are condescending questions. So I'm gonna clown you. I'm gonna joke on you. I'm gonna make you mad, and that's what happened. I started joking on him. I made him mad, and where he think he's talking bad about me, all he's doing is helping me with marketing. So I just let him talk. But if he starts saying things that are just a little too irate, what he don't know is I have lawyers. I have lawyers.
People really think this money falls out of trees.
Yeah. They think if you know how to trade that you're not supposed to make money in any other form. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, if you know how to trade, then you shouldn't do nothing else to make money. Like that sounds stupid. Okay, because You know, it's just people want everything for free, and that's not how the world works. Because free education does not come with obligation. So I'm not saying you can't learn for free, but the people that offer things for free are not obligated to do anything for you. You know what I'm saying? If somebody say, I'm gonna teach you for free, if they don't do what they're supposed to do, you can't ask for no money back because you ain't give them no money. You know what I'm saying? So when somebody is doing something for free, it doesn't come with obligation. But if you pay somebody to say, hey, you give me some money, I offer this, and this. If they don't offer that, you can be like, hey, give my money back. Because I paid you for this, and this. If you don't do it, you need to give me my money back. But if you didn't pay them for anything, you have no choice but to be like, oh, well, he said he'd do it. He didn't do it. What can I do about it? Nothing. You can't do nothing because you didn't pay that person. So they're not obligated to teach you or do anything for you. You know, so that's one of the things that people don't understand. And I do a lot with my students. You know what I'm saying? I don't just give you a class and be like, good luck. We do one-on-ones. We chop it up every Saturday. You could hit me up randomly, text message, and I'll answer the text message, you know, whatever we got to do. You know, so I put a lot of time with my students, and people be like, I want you to do all that, but I don't want to give you anything. I want you to sacrifice your time and your education. I want you to sacrifice all that, but I don't want to give up nothing. I don't want to give you a penny. I just want you to sacrifice all that for nothing. I'm like, you sound about crazy as hell. You sound crazy. You don't go to your favorite restaurant and be like, hey, I know y'all back there working hard and sweating on that grill, but I need y'all to make me a steak and potatoes for free. I don't want to give you no money for that steak and potatoes. You got enough people in this restaurant, you could give me a free meal. That's how people sound. They sound crazy.
Made like 50 from MNQ 510s.
Hey, $50. Get that bag, baby. That's some good money. $50 on micros? Sheesh. Do you realize $50 in micros is like $500 in minis? That is crazy. 50 bucks in micros is equivalent to 500. Yeah. Yeah.
You got profit of your skills. Yeah.
That's crazy. And that's what I'm saying. If you could consistently get $50 in micros, you could consistently get 500 in minis. Once you build that cushion. Once you build that cushion, though. You said you got profit of your skills. What you mean you got profit of your skills?
Yo UNC, did today count as a trading day?
I don't know. That's a good question. That's a good question.
My dog delayed for some reason, I think.
Usually on holidays it doesn't. It usually don't count on holidays towards like the money. You can keep the money if you made money. You can keep the money, but it don't count towards a trading day. Meaning, if you have to trade for 8 days to get a payout, they'll let you keep the money that you made today, but it won't count as one of their trade days. You'll just have to trade an extra day. That's all. So even if it doesn't, it's all right. You'll be just fine.
Two contracts, 10 profit.
2 contracts. That's what's up. That's what's up. I'm telling y'all, it's good money in this market. If you could sit down and focus, the money is there, people. You know what I'm saying? Don't listen to those traders that's like, I can show you how to get 10,000 in a day. Can you make 10,000 in one day? Yes, I've seen it. I've seen people do it all the time. But when you're a new trader, you don't need to be worried about trying to make 10,000 in a day. Hell, you don't need to be worried about making 10,000 in a week. When you're a new trader, you need to focus on being consistent. What's going on, man? How you doing?
Which prop firms do you recommend?
Right there on the screen, you have Apex is 90%. TPT is Take Profit Trader. Now, Take Profit Trader is for people that feel as though you can pass within a month. If you can't pass a prop firm within a month, don't worry about Take Profit Trader. Get either Apex or Bullinox because they're cheaper and you can take your time because you're only paying 15, 20 bucks a month. Take Profit Trader is more like $90 a month. So if it's going to take you 2-3 months to pass, you might as well got you an Apex and paid the activation fee. But Take Profit Trader don't have an activation fee. That's why they charge more up front. Yeah, but for new traders, Apex and Bullinox are the best ones, in my opinion.
Another 10.
Another one. And another one. Hey, look, I get 10 bucks all day. $10, $10. Shoot. Because if once again, if you could do $10, that's 100 in minis. A $10 trade in micros is a $100 trade in
I got
minis.
this indicator on lock.
Hey, this indicator ain't no joke, boy. That mug ain't no joke. I absolutely love it. And I got a bunch of indicators I paid for. Boy, I got indicators I didn't drop $1,000 for, but you know what I'm saying?
I snagged 550 off the Asia Open.
Hey, outstanding money.
What the name indicates, you have now yellow in Ninja Trade line in your support line. Bro, you see my TSXT.
Hold on, let's see it. Hold on, let me look at it. That yellow line, I put that yellow line there. That's not an indicator. Oh, yeah. I know the guy you're talking about. He got mad because I was joking on him, so he decided to go on his live and talk stupid. That's all. But what he don't know, I have lawyers, and if he keep talking crazy, I'm gonna hit him with defamation of character.
I couldn't believe it.
I got people that are recording what he's saying. So if he talk too crazy, he's gonna get hit with a defamation of character lawsuit. I don't argue back and forth on social media. But right now, all he doing is sending people to my page.
His parent wasn't agreeing, he was mad.
I literally got 2 students from him talking stupid. He was talking bad about me on his page, and they came over to my page, and 2 of them bought my course. So he not really bothering me right now. But if he say something too crazy, I do have lawyers for defamation lawsuits.
It's weird how it's marketing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's marketing for me, so it's not bothering me at all right now. But if he starts if he starts saying stuff that's like threatening or anything like that, I'm gonna hit him with defamation of character.
Who was talking bad, boss?
I don't know, some random dude on social media. He came in,
Shocked.
he popped in my live and he asked a question. You know, I don't mind answering questions, but once again, it was a condescending question. So I started joking on him because I was like, that's a stupid question. Get out my face. You know what I'm saying? And he went over to his live and just started talking stupid because he got mad. But he hasn't even been trading for a whole year yet.
Your ACCTS.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't even been trading for a whole year yet. So He probably don't know what he doing really.
He want balances law.
Yeah, he went like, I want your balance sheet and all. I'm like, shut up. Ain't nobody gonna send you they damn profits, you goofy. You's a goofy. he probably losing money left and right, and he mad at the world because he losing money. Like instead of coming over here and learning something, because I could teach, he could learn a lot. But I mean, if he want to talk crazy, I just let him talk. It don't bother me one bit. But the second he say something that's threatening, I have lawyers that's watching his stuff. Y'all know me. I don't play with no threats or nothing like that. But right now he's harmless.
Look at that market go down.
Oh yeah, I'm waiting for it to signal a reversal. Looking for a little divergence. Looking for a little divergence. Look at that. We waiting for some good movements. This is a nice drop.
Come up soon,
And this is the
huh?
thing. This is the thing. That drop right here is a central pivot, right? That's a central pivot. Y'all see how the market came down? It closed below the central pivot. Once it closed below the central pivot, the market retraced, went down, retraced, went down, retraced again, and dropped. That is called a retracement. Okay. It went above the central pivot. And when it came back down, it closed below the central pivot. That made the central pivot a resistance level. Right? It didn't resist on the way up. It went straight through it. It kind of supported it right here. It went back up a little bit, but once it finally came through and broke, it tapped it, went down. You know what I'm saying? All from this central pivot right here. And that is a free indicator. That central pivot is a free indicator. Whoa. Somebody just put in a big sell. They put in a big sell. Y'all see that? They put in a big order right there at night. Still going down, baby. Still going down, baby. That's what pushed it down. Because remember, time and sales are receipts. They're receipts of what happened. So now the market was going down. That's why it was going down, because of that big old order that went in. That was called a time and sales. Is a receipt of what happened. No, this is NASDAQ.
Mr. H.
What's going on, Joe? That's called time and sales, or TNS. It's called TNS. Is a NinjaTrader feature that you have if you use NinjaTrader. So yeah, that's not an indicator. That's just a feature on NinjaTrader. It might be on other platforms. I just don't know. Look at that market going down. Y'all see how it bounced though? Y'all see that? It bounced right here. See that? It bounced right off that line. It bounced and went up. Like, there's nothing in this market that's random, okay? What's going on, Sam? Chilling. Y'all see, it's nothing random in this market. Everything it does is for a reason. You might not know what the reason is. So your job as a trader is to learn different things to look for in the market, right? Your job as a trader is to look for different things in the market so that you understand why it's moving a certain way. You use that education to take advantage of the market and make money. That's all we do. We learn different strategies, different setups, so we can find areas to expose the market and make money. Because everything that the market does, there's a reason for it. Nothing is random.
What's the reason for that drop?
The reason for that drop, hold on, I'll pull it up for you. One of the reasons for that drop is this right here. Somebody put a 93 contract short. They put in a short for 93 contracts.
Big sell order.
That's one of the reasons it was going down. That's one of them. And you see all this. You see all this orange. All that was reasons why the market was going down. They were putting trades in, pushing it down. Our little 1-2 contracts ain't enough to make that market move, but a bunch of them at the same time, it'll do something. But it's called time and sales, or TNS. You want to make that divergence in D3 a bot? I mean, you know, it's basically a bot. If you have divergence in D3, they work together. No problem. And the reason why it bounced up was, look at this. This is called a swing low. This swing low, the market came down to the swing low, said, ooh, it's a little hot down there. Let me go back up. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Oh yeah, turn it into a bot. Turn it into a bot so it can do its own thing. Yeah, I took a trade earlier today. I took a short. Hold on, where are we at? Can you see it? I took a short right here. The new indicator that I'm using indicated a short. So I took a short right here and rolled that mug down, and that's it. That's all I did so far tonight. I took that one short. I've been looking at all the stuff going on in the market, but I only took that one short. Yeah, go ahead and make that, Joe. And if it's good, I'll use it. You know me. If it worked, I'm gonna jump on that. If it worked, I'm gonna use whatever works. And this swing low right here, this is a free indicator. Okay.
Tyler said, right?
Yeah, you can use it on any. Yeah, you can use it on any instrument. No, this is NinjaTrader. I mean, this is Nasdaq, but that swing low is a free indicator called swings. This central pivot right here, that's a free indicator called central. It's called pivots. So these indicators are free indicators, people.
See, that's a gold mine if it's automated.
It really is. It really is a gold mine. And that's the thing with the market. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just take off. This is NinjaTrader.
Swing low and swing high are key.
Yeah, man. They're just good levels. Especially if you find a swing high or a swing low on like a 1 hour or a 4 hour chart. Man, they some strong levels now. But see, people think trading is hard. It's really not. The hardest part about trading is the person. You are the hard part of trading. Yeah, especially on higher time frame. But the hardest part about trading is the person. People are not disciplined enough to make money consistently trading. People have a gambling spirit. If you have a gambling habit, the market is not going to be good for you. You're going to get your ass whooped in this market if you are a gambler. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know how to control your emotions, you're going to get whooped up again. He said tens all day. You can make a lot of money with $10, man. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10.
Basically 99% psychology.
It really is. Once you learn the strategies, it's up to you after that. When I got my first payout, I only traded one strategy. I didn't care what was going on in the market. If that one strategy didn't pop up, I didn't take no trade that day. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? That's how disciplined I am. I did not take a trade unless my setup happened. And when my setup happened, I whooped that ass. When my setup happened, I bust a move. Boy, did I bust a move. I got some good bread and was like, all right, I'm done. You know what I'm saying? But my first payout came from doing one strategy.
But it just comes down to your mental.
Yeah, I don't know anything about ICT. I've never watched any video. I've never even seen a video from them. I don't even know how people found ICT. But you know, a lot of people do follow that. But yeah, but you're right. Somebody can teach you a million strategies. You will still lose money if you don't have the psychology part down.
Stand up for I can't trade.
Nah, I can't trade. Yeah, I never watched any of the videos, so I couldn't even tell you. But you know, most traders, I can listen to their strategies and I can be like, he knows what he's talking about. Or I can listen and be like, he has no clue. He has no clue whatsoever. Like if I don't know something, I will Google and YouTube the shit out of it. If it's something I don't know, I will find the answers for it. I will find the answers to it. You know what I'm saying? Just like I asked that institutional trader what they trade off of. When he told me that stochastic thing, boy, I jumped all over it. ChatGPT is amazing if you know how to use it. If you know how to use ChatGPT, it can do so many things. My ChatGPT wrote me a whole script for NinjaTrader to look for stochastic divergence. Or it's called not divergence, it's called I got it right here. This is what ChatGPT did for me right here. I asked ChatGPT about stochastic differential equation, which is basically what institutional traders use to predict the movement of the market, right? And ChatGPT literally broke down everything I asked about that strategy. Look, it even said, do you want me to give you a step-by-step beginner example so you can see how the randomness actually shows up? Or do you want more of the theory and proofs? Like ChatGPT really gave me the formula for stochastic differential equation. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Hold on, you just passed another eval while we sit here chilling with your $10 pops?
That ends tomorrow, right?
That what you telling me? Hey, get that bread, cuz. Let me turn it up. Oh, you say you bought another? Oh, okay, I thought you say you passed another eval. Hey, buy them up. Hey, still, the sale ends tomorrow, so you could bust a couple moves tomorrow. You could bust a couple moves and get them approved. If you could bust a move and get it approved.
I better get another
order filled.
Right now, baby.
Top step?
No, Apex and Bullinox are both having 90 and 91% sales. Make that move.
You just took a trade?
Who, me? No, I took a simulation. I took a simulation just to see, because the indicator popped up on micros, so I wanted to see if what it does. Yeah, the $85 activate. That's why I was running it up last week. I passed 250K evals last week because I was like, man, let me get this $85 activation popping off. And I got a couple more that I could probably get approved tomorrow. That's why I was trading last night and today, because I got a couple evals that I want to get approved before that sale is over. Because I want my 20 Apex. I want my 20 Apex. I'm at 17 right now. I want my 20. Nine to five. What's going on, man?
Getting ready to cook.
Getting ready to cook in the market? Oh, yeah. About to cook in the market, yeah. It's moving and grooving, man. We making money. We are making money.
90 funded H.
To 90 funded? Oh, man. 90 funded accounts?
Caught that NQ short.
I don't know about 90. I'm just trying to get to 20. Well, 20 Apex. I got 20 total now. I just got my 20th account total with Bullinox and Apex together. But Apex alone, I'm at 17. So yeah. I got 3 more.
Maximize leverage. Why not this won't last long?
Exactly. Go ahead and get it in. I'm trying to pass all them things this week. She's strange, and I like it. He said she's strange, and I like it. I know that's right. The Avenue. But I told you it was gonna pull back, and it was gonna go up. It pulled back, and it started going up. Now it's on the way down.
Stop.
So it pulled back. It went up.
Like it does in the AM. I pray to God they won't do what happened to the Forex. Regulations, etc.
Yeah. Look at it going down. Hitting the level. It's hitting the level though. Is this some Asian news? What's going on? Is this Asian news? Look at that mug. Is this the Asian news or something making it move like this?
Order filled.
Hey, why not take a short, right? Why not take a short? Why not take a short? Cha-ching, y'all heard that? A cha-ching. A cha-ching. Why not take a short?
Stop filled.
There we go. All right. Smooth money, baby. Smooth money. Smooth money. I couldn't help it, y'all. I was like, I might as well take this trade. It indicated, well, one of my levels indicated it was going to go short.
I'm about to open a new account with Apex. Is this your promo code on the screen?
Yes, Apex is Mr. H Trades.
Red wave coming.
Yeah, buddy. Might as well get y'all bag in there. Get your money.
I will use it. Thanks for all your help.
Oh, for sure. For sure. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to help people. I'm here to help people learn how to trade the market, whatever you need to do. Man, I'm telling you right now, if
How's
this
the night going?
if this market closes below 71, it ain't nothing to stop it.
Appreciate you.
If this mug closed below 71, it ain't nothing stopping it, bruh. That mug gonna go down for a good minute. Looking at the higher time frames, if that thing closed below 70, 71, hey, they might be telling us something. It might be telling us something. It's trying to go down. It's trying to go down. Am I thinking short? Oh, it's going short. It's already going. It's been going short since the central pivot up there. I don't know if y'all can see this, but the central pivot is right here. This is the central pivot. Once the market went down, it closed right here below the central pivot. The market tried to break above the central pivot 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and say, you know what? Forget it. If you didn't get that trade, it pulled back right here. You could have took it again. You know what I'm saying? Like, the market was telling you what it was going to do. Of course, hindsight is 2020, but I was sitting right here while it was happening.
Pivot is that.
It's called central pivot. And it is a free indicator called pivots. It's a free indicator, y'all. That mug's strong too. Strong like bull. The central, now R1 pivot, S1 pivot, they might work.
Starter?
Yeah, I think 25 or 50 is good.
Perfect.
On my agency, they have a section on my agency that I can report any kind of fake page out there. So guys, if you see a fake page that's messaging you, you have to get their name. Get their name for me. Inbox me their name, and I can report them to my agency, and they will try to get rid of them for me. But what they do, they'll create a fake page of me, but they'll block me. So they'll block me so I don't see them. So I don't know that they're reaching out to y'all unless y'all tell me. So if somebody inboxes you, asking you about your crypto, and they got all my pictures and posts up there, get their name and send it to me so I can send it to my agency so they could go ahead and get them up out of there. Yeah, I'm just looking over some of the stuff on the agency. Yeah, but they got a section on there with scam account now. Because TikTok don't be trying to do nothing about them people. And I report them all the time when I do find them. But they don't be doing nothing to them. I'm like, man, bro, y'all getting on my nerves now. Look at that. Y'all see how that mark? Y'all see how it bounced off that level? I got a yellow line right here. Y'all see that? The market came down. It closed below that yellow line. The market came back up, and then it is bouncing down off of that line. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know how far it's going to bounce down, but it bounced down far enough to get you a quick 50 to 100, and now it's going back up. That was called a retracement. It closed below it. It came back up. You could have shorted. It bounced down, made you 50 to 100 bucks, got out, and then is on his way back up. You know what I'm saying? But you could have sliced up a smooth 50 to 100 bucks off of that. You know what I'm saying? Not every trade is going to be a big trade, okay? Y'all got to be okay with making 50 to 100. You know, sometimes you got to do 3-4 trades to get to 400-500. You know what I mean? But these little short pops, they do work. You know, that is just a trade strategy that you can do. Outstanding.
How to tell it was going to go to that line.
Oh, well, that's all in the course. That's all in the course. That is a line that is a level that I put there. That's one of the levels that I teach in the course. You know, come on now. I give a lot of sauce, but I can't give all of it. Okay. I can't give all the sauce. But y'all see how it's above that line now. You know what I'm saying? But you could have got a quick 50 to 100 off that short. Get in, get out, get your bread. Boop, we done. Y'all see how it's playing around that level? Y'all see how it's just playing around this level right here? It dipped down, it dipped up, it dipped down, dipped. You know, it's just playing around this little level right here. Because that's what levels do. They're strong levels. Uh-oh, there we go. They'll never be.
Can you talk about your courses for new features traders that would like to take your course?
Oh yeah, when you first sign up, I walk you through the steps of getting your accounts, connecting your accounts to Apex or NinjaTrader. I give you a tutorial on how to use NinjaTrader, right? But then in my course, there are pre-recorded videos and a lot of other information in that course that will help you as far as being a trader. It's self-paced, so there's no rush. And then every Saturday, we do a live practice session. Since the market is closed, on Saturday, we do a live practice session where you can ask questions. I show you some more advanced strategies that aren't in the course because I keep my course based off of beginners. Once you go through those videos in the course, the Saturday practice, which is also recorded, you can watch all the previous Saturdays that are recorded. And then you can also join every Saturday and practice with me. So you get all that in the course. And of course, if you have questions or something like that, I'm always there to help. Outside of course, TikTok. But yeah, with the course, you get a one-on-one, a tutorial on NinjaTrader. I help set it up.
During the NY Open?
No, I trade with a group Monday through Friday. It's not my group, but I'm in there giving trades also. But that's where my mentor is. So I don't mind sharing my mentor. But he has an actual trade room that I trade in. So that's why I don't trade live with students, because I'm in his group trading with those guys. Because I got to get my money. I can't sell a course if I wasn't making money. You know what I'm saying? So I got to get my money too. But you can join that. You can join that trade room if you want to trade with me. But it's not part of the course though. Because I only trade for an hour. I trade for an hour. Sometimes I only trade for like 35 minutes. And then Will is up out of there. So me running a trade room, it wouldn't be no good because I wouldn't talk that long. If you type in TT Live, my course is only 500. But yeah, go right here on the screen. You go right there, type in TT Live, you get $100 off. Since you found me on TikTok Live. Actually, let me make sure that discount code is still, because I've had a lot of students in the past couple days. Let me make sure it's still valid. There'll never be a better love. I know that's right. Oh yeah, let me edit that. There's only 15 left. There's only 3 spots left. I'm at 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. I put a little bit more. All right, I just upgraded it. I just upgraded it so there's more spots on there. Because my goal before the end of the year is to be at 200 students. When I first decided to teach, my goal was 200 students by the end of 2025. So that is my goal, was 200 students. I'm at 148 right now. So I'm at 148. My goal was to get to 200 students. And I think at 200 students is cool to maintain. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'll close the course for a little bit, but the goal is to get to 200 students and focus on that 200. But you know, a lot of my students that joined earlier, they're doing really well, so they don't have as much questions. They don't need as much attention. You know, they don't take as much focus because they've been my student for a couple months now. They understand the market. They're trading on their own. They're making money. Some of them are in the group that I trade with every morning. I got a couple of my students that are in that group with us in the morning. So, you know, a lot of my earlier students are doing really well. So, you know, is really no need to close it at 200 unless it gets to be too much. Then I will close it down for a little bit till I'm able to get all the students caught up in one-on-ones and, you know, get everybody at least to the point where they feel comfortable trading on their own. And then I'll open it back up. And then when I open it back up, my goal is 400 by the end of 2026. You know, I like to keep my goals attainable. You know what I'm saying? Nothing too crazy. But I do want to help 200 people this year learn about trading. Either help 200 learn about trading or help those that already know about trading more profitable or more understanding. So I still want to help 200 people this year. And also some of the proceeds from my course go to St. Jude. So some of the proceeds of my course goes to St. Jude. If you don't know about St. Jude, there is a children's hospital basically, and the families of the children don't pay for anything. They don't pay for any care. Some of those kids are terminally ill and they need a lot of attention. St. Jude covers everything. So a portion of my trade, the money I make from the trade course goes to St. Jude. Because I've been giving money to St. Jude since I was in the military. You know what I'm saying? So just so you guys know, that's where some of your money goes. Just so you know, that's where some of it goes. I've been on here an hour and 36 minutes. We can do better than 1.9 likes, people. We can do better than 1.9 likes. Come on, tap it up for your boy. Tap it up for your boy. We can do better than 1.9. I'm giving y'all all types of games up in here. 88, what's going on, man? How you been doing? How'd you do? So, did you trade at all today?
Made some money, yeah.
All right, nice, nice. You ain't got to go too crazy. You know what I'm saying? Get you a little bit of bread, get on up out of there. You ain't gotta be there for a long time, just a good time. Because you know the market is fun, people. We have a good time in the market. There's no need to be scared of the market. There's no need to be upset. The market is the market.
241 tonight.
$241, nice. That's some good bread right there. Good clean money too. That good clean money. Ain't nothing like legal money, people. It ain't nothing like legal money.
You.
What's going on, man? How you doing? The market thought it was going up. That must say, no, it's time to go down. It's time to go down. The market thought it had a friend. That must say, no, you going down, baby, baby. Up is not the way for you today. What's my dog doing?
Made 6K on Sunday.
Good Lord, 6K on a Sunday? On a Sunday afternoon? I know that's right. That's some good money there. Hold on, I got to put a cheer for that. My bad. Yeah. Cheers for the 6K, baby, baby.
And another 4K today.
And another 4K today. We're going to clap it on up. We get to that money.
The GOAT hashtag God strikes again.
I know that's right.
Mentor.
For sure, for sure. What's going on? And we just chilling, just chilling. Just watching this market drop.
MetaTrader doesn't work with indicator, right?
MetaTrader? I don't know what MetaTrader is. You talking about MetaTrader like Forex? MetaTrader is Forex, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, that what was asked.
Yeah, no, it doesn't work with Forex.
I said I didn't think so, only Ninja.
Yep, only Ninja. We're rocking out to the 80s tonight. What about 10?
10 Apex accounts.
Oh, you got 10 approved?
At promo price, do you trade normally or go hard to pass a val since if blown you can try again at $16?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. We go when there's that 90% sale, that's when you go hut 1, hut 2. Ugh. Hail Mary. Now, y'all do not trade crazy, okay? I'm just playing. Do not trade crazy. But as for me, somebody that already has the accounts, someone that already is getting withdrawal in my accounts, I trade a little crazy, okay? I am completely disrespectful to my evaluations. I am disrespectful to my evals.
Yes, once funded back to conservatives.
Yep. Once it's funded, that's when you take your time, do it right. But before that mug is funded, evals, oh yeah, I'm completely disrespectful. But yeah, we're just looking at these indicators, chilling. Yes, Apex pays. Yes, Apex pays.
Once funded with a $50,000, do you think MNQ is too small?
No, because with a $50,000 trade account, you can do a couple contracts with micros. You know what I'm saying? You can do 10, 15, 20 contracts if you want to with micros.
I am sorry. I meant 5 MNQ. 40.
All I trade with is 5 MNQs. I don't normally go less than 5. Yeah, I don't normally go less than 5 MNQs.
Can you copy trade in Apex accounts with other Apex accounts?
Say that again. Can you copy trade an Apex account with other Apex accounts? Yeah. If you use Replicanto, you have to pay for Replicano, but Replicano you can make duplicate trades or copy your trades. This is Replicano right here. You get it off of Flowbots. But yeah, with Replicano you can trade Apex and Bullinox accounts. If you could log into them at the same time, you can trade them. So it's called Replicanto, or you could go to flowbots.net or something.
Asking about the divergence indicator, I advised him to get Ninja.
Yes, it only works on Ninja. Yep.
Replicanto is great. Okay, thanks. He did get the link.
And my Replicano trade is Mr. H Trades to get 20% off of Replicanto as well. So I got discounts for it too. Okay, he got the link. Cool. LTD. Where did we go wrong? I don't know. My man said, where did we go wrong? Oh yeah, no problem, Nicola. We gonna get you right. You got some questions, I got you.
So I can direct everyone here.
Oh, you. Hey, that's what we here for. We here to help each other out.
Okay.
Yeah, but the market is moving good. I ain't gonna lie. The market is moving good for the Asian market. Okay. The market opened up way back here. I'm gonna squeeze it so y'all can see it a little better. All right. The market opened up right here. So hold on, it's not even in the screen. You can't even see when the market opened up. All right, there we go. Where did we go wrong? the market opened up right here, and look at all that movement. Look at all that movement on the way down. It went back up here and then it went down again. So all this is from the Asian market. So we've been moving. We've been moving really good tonight. See what I'm saying? So like, hold on, let me see where it opened up at. Yeah, it opened up right there. So this was the opening right here. You know what I'm saying? That mug. This is a lot of movement for the Asian market. Okay, that is a lot of movement for the Asian market. You know what I'm saying? It opened up here, and it's all the way down here. That is a huge movement. Okay, so it was good money. It went down. It played around a little bit, went all the way back up, damn near to the open, and it came all the way back down. Like that is a lot of good movement. Now, I am used to the New York market. The New York market moves way more than that. So to me, it's still slow. But I still recognize it was a lot of good movement. A lot of good trades happened. Where did we go wrong? Where did we go wrong? Now, if you guys got any questions, that's what I'm here for. I'm here to answer those questions, help you understand a little bit more than you started off with. You gotta go to the bathroom? God, dog. Hey, give me 1 second. I just gotta let my dog outside. Give me 1 second. He over here dancing in my face. I'm gonna let him outside. Come on.
Where is everyone tuning in from? I am in NC. Chicago.
Hello, Chicago. What's up with Chicago?
I could Jamaica for sure.
I said, where's everybody tuning in from? Chicago, from Chi-Town.
New York.
Chicago, New York. Thanks, Mrs. M, for holding it down. Them dogs got to go outside. They ain't about to be pissing on my floor. I like Come Function. I just don't like that song. This is that grown folks music. I know. I wasn't alive when some of this music's playing. I'm a little older, but I ain't that old. I was not around when some of this music came out. But this is what my parents listened to when I was growing up, so it has a special place in my heart. You know what I'm saying?
Jams.
Yeah, got them jams. That's what I listened to as a kid.
I have never been there.
You never been to Chicago? Oh, I love Chicago. Chicago's amazing. Amazing city.
Hey, is the boy good? I want to try to pass one of my eval.
Yeah, yeah. I have a
You know, I
couple.
want to go
I have a
serious.
couple students that passed their eval with the bot during the trial. At that, I have people that passed with the trial. Yeah, I like Chicago better in the spring.
Really? What's the win rate?
I like it better in the spring because in the winter, boy, that win is no joke. Lord. Well, the bot win rate, the reason why I like this bot is because you can punch in the settings. So I'll show you what the bot looks like. With this bot, the settings are all up to you, right? Yeah, here it is. So with this bot right here, you punch in all the settings. You know what I'm saying? So the win rate is really based on what you punch in. You know what I'm saying? If you want this bot to make you $10,000 and you're only risking $200, is probably not going to be that successful. So your win rate is probably going to be trash. So you want to make sure you have the right settings, you know what I'm saying, right here, and you put the right amount of risk and target so that it can be more consistent. But I can give you the settings that I use, you know what I'm saying, and they're pretty good. I tested them out. Yeah. Summer in Chicago is nice. Now,
Share them, please.
one thing about Chicago, if you take the wrong turn though, just like with any city, if you take the wrong turn, you're like, ooh, this was the wrong turn. You know it. I used to always stay on I used to stay at the hotel on Magnificent Mile. What was the name of the hotel? Embassy Suites. I used to always stay at the Embassy Suites on Magnificent Mile.
Can you share them, please?
Oh yeah. Let me put one thing on your mind. This is the New York settings that I use. Can you see those? This is the New York settings. Yeah, but yeah, am I saying it right, Nicola? Magnificent Mile. I think that's the name of it. Yeah, I used to stay at a hotel over there all the time. Because I used to travel for work. And one of my contracts was in Chicago. So I was in Chicago a lot. Yeah, but it's a beautiful city though. Put a message in the bottle, baby. Look at that indicator indicating. Look at it. Bam. Up is the way. Yes, sir. It is by the minute. Oh, the accuracy. Oh, the accuracy on here. Bam. Up. I wish he could have a sound. That would be cool. I want to see if he could do that.
For that indicator.
I want to see if he could do that. If he could put a sound on it. You know what I'm saying? Like when an arrow pops up, it makes like a ding noise, like ding, ding. I'm gonna ask him if he could do that.
Where could I get that bot?
Just inbox me bot and I'll send it. I'll send you the link for the free trial. The indicator is $199 with my discount, Statesman. But it's a 7-day free trial. If you go to the statement,
That would be dope.
go to the Discord group, bro. I already put it in the Discord group for the students. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Statesman,
Okay.
if you go to the Discord, go to bot resources. I have the indicator right here. I have all the indicators right here. You know what I'm saying? It's a 7-day trial. Make sure you use the divergence and download all 3 of these right here.
Great.
And we could do a call and I'll show you how to set them up. If we need to do a Zoom, I'll show you how to set all these up. Okay. I got your back. Is the bot automated? Somewhat. It's a semi-automated algorithm. If you put the right settings in there, that thing is smooth. Oh no, I didn't take that long. No, no, I didn't take it. I didn't already got my bread for the day. I just took a trade while we were live. I just took it in micros. Yeah, the bot and the indicator are both good. Oh, no problem at all. I had to test out the indicator before I started telling people about it, and I was impressed. The first 2 days I used it, I was like, yo, this thing ain't no joke. But yeah, I like the indicator. It works great.
What does the indicator do?
It's a divergence indicator. It finds divergence in the market, which a divergence is change in direction. So it literally finds divergence and marks it for you. Divergence indicator is like the #1 searched indicator. How much account do you trade a day, and do you copy them? I have a total of 20 accounts, so I try to trade most of them every day. Whatever ones I don't trade, I'll write down, and the next day I'll trade those first. So if I don't get all the accounts every day, whichever ones I didn't trade, those are the ones I'll start with the next day. When I copy trade, I only copy trade like maybe 3 or 4 at a time. There's a few times that I'll copy trade like 5 or 8 accounts.
Good to know.
Oh yeah, for sure. Always gotta have that good information. The more you know, like was that G.I. Joe? What was that? Who said that? The more you know. There's that little star that was like, shring, the more you know. Yeah, but that would have been a nice little buy. Yeah, but I'm just looking at the indicator to learn more about it as well. I do have a video that I need to watch. I got a video I need to watch from the creator who built this indicator, so I do have to watch it so I can have a better understanding of how it works, so that I can teach others. But I mean, so far, what I've been using it for has been working really well.
23,420 is a very strong level. If the sell breaks it and close, it may sell all night.
420. You said 420 is a strong level? 420? Okay, I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it. Yeah, I'm looking at this market, man. It's staying around this little area right here. It don't go too far below or too far above it.
Gold, my boy. Just snagged a 3K bag. Always
Nice.
movement in Asia.
Nice. I mean, gold always be moving around. Gold is a good commodity to move. I just look at the market struggling around this level right here. It went below it, above it. It stayed down here a little bit, went above it, came back down. Like it's just playing around this little area right here, but it can't get above, it can't close above this area. So I want to see, is it gonna drop or is it gonna continue up?
NQ tomorrow.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm an NQ trader anyway, but yeah, definitely test out the other markets because you might find something you like. You know what I mean? You might find something you like by switching to some of the other ones.
$100 instead of 10 bout to be on it.
Is it 100 instead of 10? Hey, you can do it. I believe you can do it. Is definitely attainable. That's for sure. I just want to see what decision the market's gonna make. Is it gonna drop or is it gonna shoot up? Like it's trying to get above this level, but it keep getting whooped. Hold on, let me go let my dog in. I'll be right back. I hear him knocking right now. My dogs literally would scratch the back door, and they little dogs, and you can hear them scratching the back door when they're ready to come in.
Got a few trades on both evals. I'm chilling.
Yeah, same here. Yeah, I bust a couple moves on some evals. I was like, cool, that's some good money. I could chill now, no rush. trying to find something else I want to listen to. No. Let me see. Mixes and radio. Hey, that's the jam though. I think I'm gonna do a little updated music. Let's go to the 90s, because I think this is more 70s, early 80s. I want to go to the 90s.
Most time 12 a.m. the market go crazy. Double tapping the screen helps support the host by
12 a.m. 12 a.m. It might go a little crazy at 12. Oh man, my bad. Let me see what we got for the 90s. What kind of playlist do we got for the 90s? I think it's so crazy when I see like 2000 throwback. I'm like, 2000 is a throwback? Man. 2000 is a throwback? Like, bro, why is that a throwback, bro? What the hell is that?
Them 50 Cent you were rocking today was lit.
What music is, what R&B jam is that? Oh, the 50 Cent playlist? Yeah. Sometimes I feel like a little 50 Cent. Hey, appreciate that. Turn me up some. Look at that. There's a market going back down. It's real choppy right now. Uh-oh, there we go. Boy, I used to have a crush on Tamia.
I'm more of a
Man, oh man. Yeah, I like rap too. Just at night, I don't feel like rap. You know, at night, I don't feel like rap. I can't listen to rap at night. That's just me. I'm like, man, this is a little too much. Oh, I got another screen behind the screen. Hold on, let me try to fix that. I got a screen behind a screen. Behind a screen. Like, what is that? What is this other screen back there?
Dumpy. I am all out for the night. The market hates me at night.
Not hate you. Not market hates you. The market at night is just a different monster. What is that? How do I close out this? What? Oh, here it is. MTSE capture. I don't know what that. Let me try to get rid of that. How do I get rid of that? Delete. There we go. I deleted that thing behind. They had a thing behind the thing. I ain't like that. I didn't know what that was back there. Yeah, at night it just moves a little different. You know what I'm saying?
It really is. I am gonna stick to my mornings, but glad I learned the night is just not for me.
Yeah, same here. I'm a morning person. I like to trade the New York Open. You know, people, they be like, man, why don't you trade? Why don't you trade this? Why don't you trade at night? Bruh, at night is just not my thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, not saying I can't trade at night. It's just I'd rather not trade at night. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just not my thing. You know what I'm saying? Now, I can trade at night. I've done pretty good trading at night. I just personally don't like it. You know what I'm saying? I much rather trade the morning. Because I know I could get in here in the morning and I could get a bag real quick because the market moves at a good speed. I could get my money and get the hell on.
Sharp at night, well rested.
Yeah. Like you do have to get some good rest. It helps. If you got some good rest at night, it helps really good to wake up. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you take a nap during the day, you could get in this market at night. You're more focused. Like I cut the grass today. You know what I'm saying? I was hanging out with my family, chilling. You know what I'm saying? Like just at night is not my thing. I'll still look at the market. I'll still bust a move because I just been trading long enough. But yeah, I much rather do it in the morning where I had a whole night's rest. I done woke up. I done got my coffee. You know what I'm saying? I could chill. I've been sitting at the chart since like 7:30. You know what I'm saying? I do much better in the
In
morning.
your gift gallery, it helps you move up in your league.
Oh, really? Oh, that's what that is. I never really understood gift gallery, but appreciate that. Yeah, but I remember when I first started learning how to trade, sometimes I could only get a good trade in, a good practice in at night.
You're
So I would trade the nighttime. You know what I'm saying? And it was not easy. It definitely was not easy trading at night. But when you're trying to learn this market, you do what you got to do. To be honest with you. Well, the market is really choppy right now. It's definitely chopping it up.
Order submitted.
Let's see what the bot gonna do. Let's see what the bot do in the choppy market. I'm just gonna see what the bot gonna do. You know what I'm saying?
Order submitted.
Since they want to chop up, let's see what it do.
Order submitted.
I think it's doing fine.
She said she want to be down. She want to be
Order
down.
submitted. Order filled.
All right, made some money. Order filled. Go ahead, Batiana. Go ahead, Batiana.
On the 4-hour,
Go,
it's
shorty.
allowed to sell it off.
It's your birthday.
I love that bot.
Hey, absolutely love it. Y'all see that? I got me a smooth $50, baby. Yeah. Got me a smooth $50. Y'all see that? Got me a smooth 50. What was that, like 10 seconds maybe? Where on earth can you make $50 in 10 seconds? Look, man, I ain't playing. I ain't got time to be playing with y'all. If you want to get the bot, just inbox me, bot. I'll send you a free 2-week trial. 2-week
It's
trial.
a personal account? Thought they didn't allow bots on prop firms.
They don't allow fully automated bots on prop firms. They don't allow fully automated bots, meaning bots that you can't change, you can't alter, you can't get out of a trade. If it's in a trade, you just stuck in a trade. The bot that I use is
Gotcha.
fully adjustable. You can adjust everything on there. The only prop firm that does not allow bots that I know of is Take Profit, and I think Top Step. Either Top Step or Take Profit, they don't allow bots at all. But Bullinox, Apex, they don't really give a damn. Especially on the eval, they don't care on the eval. On the eval, you can do whatever you need to do to pass. they do not care. They do not care about no eval. You could throw a Hail Mary and get an eval pass in 1 hour. They be like, cool, whatever. I'm gonna move my picture down a little bit.
What prop firm you use?
Right now I have Apex and Bullinox, but once I get all my Apex accounts, I am gonna start working on my Take Profit accounts. But I got three more. I got three more accounts to pass, and then I will be at 20 Apex accounts. So I got three more to pass. Hopefully I get those passed this week. If not, it is what it is, cuz it is what it is. I ain't even mad at it. But that's the goal though. I always thought Brandy was cute. Cute, not fine. I always thought she was cute though. I'll give her that. Let's line this up a little bit better. Now, once again, Take Profit Trader. Take Profit is a good prop firm if you can pass within a month. Okay, if you have accounts already and you have passed them within a month, Take Profit Trader is a good one to use. Because Take Profit Trader does not have a activation fee. So Take Profit does not have an activation, and you can withdraw money daily. But if you can't pass it within two months, it costs more up front. So you might as well get an Apex or a Bullinox, which are cheaper up front, but you have an activation fee. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to avoid the activation fee and you are good enough to get it approved within a month, Take Profit Trader is the best option or best choice. But also with Apex, you can have 20 accounts. So that is a hard one because 20 accounts is money. Okay. Look at that market trying to go up. Get up, get on up. But yeah, we trading in the market. I already made me some money tonight. You know what I'm saying? Smooth bread. Oh, appreciate that luxury. I just seen that. Thanks. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? We got some money already. You know what I'm saying? It was not difficult. We got a new indicator that I've been using for the past few days. And the indicator is pretty accurate. It's been working pretty good. So I cannot complain at all. I like trying out new indicators. I like trying out new bots to see which ones work well, which ones don't. If they work well, I'll use it. You know what I'm saying? Like if it works good, I'll use it. Because I mean, I get people that build stuff all the time that ask me to test it out. You know, some of them are cool. Some of them I'm like, it's cool, but you know, it might be too much work put behind it that I got to put behind it, you know, but if it works good, I would definitely share it with y'all and show you, you know, how to use it. But right now I'm using the Gridmaster bot, and I'm using the same guy that built the bot that I use. He built this indicator as well as a divergence indicator. So divergence indicators are one of the highest Googled indicators, and is widely used by a lot of traders. So he built a divergence one that's a little more consistent, a little more accurate from that I've noticed. Okay, that's a long song. There we go. Little groove theory. All right, the market is doing all right. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no stress over here. You guys got any questions? This is the best time to ask those questions because I'm just chilling. You know what I'm saying? We're looking at the market. You know what I'm saying? If you see a good move, let me know what you're looking at. You know what I'm saying? If I see something that might be able to help you better decide which trade to take, I can. I try to help out as much as I can. I don't normally trade at night, but the tonight's been moving pretty good. So I took a trade here and there, you know. But I like to test out all types of markets just so I know, how to trade each market. What do I see here? I see the market trying to go up. But I wouldn't necessarily take a short because right now we're in a gauntlet. It's a gauntlet trade. There's no clear direction. The market just kind of testing out the levels. But I think if it gets in this area up here, I will look for a short once it starts getting up here. But right now, I wouldn't take a short until it gets like above this area right here. So let me mark it off. So I'm looking at this area. If it gets to this area, between this area right here, maybe cut it in the middle. I will look for a trade in this area, short in this area here. Other than that, I mean, you see it bounced off this level several times. It bounced here, it bounced here, it bounced here. So it bounced off this level several times. So if it came back down, I will wait for it to go below this, pull back, and I will go short from there. You can look at that as well. Because this level right here has been support. You know what I'm saying? It came down here, it supported it. It supported it all up here, supported again. So this is support right now. So I think if the market comes back down and closes below it, when it comes back up, it's going to resist and start going back down. You know? But anything below this, anything below this area right here, like all this is just gauntlet trading. You're just, you might get a quick 40, 50 bucks in here and that's it. I used to love this Groove Theory song. Old Groove Theory. I think this came out. When did Groove Theory come? When did this song come out?
How long did it take you to pass your eval?
Which one? My first one?
Like your first.
It took me.
Yes.
My first one, it took me 4 months to pass my first one. Well, no, not 4 months. It took me 2 months to pass my first one, but I didn't get a payout on that first one. A month after that, I finally passed another one. After I passed it, it took me a good 2 months of trading to get my first payout. So it took me a total of 6 months. So it took me 2.5 months of practicing, and I didn't even try to get it passed. For 2 months, all I did was practice sim. That third month, I finally tried. It took me a month to get it passed. So I was in month number 4. After I passed it, it was month number 4. I lost that one. It took me about 2 weeks to get another one. So we're in the middle of month 4. From 4 to 6, from month 4 to month 6, I finally got a payout. Actually, I had 2 payouts within that 2 month period. So, but it only took me about a month to get month and a half to get my first one approved. I just lost it like 3 weeks later. Discipline. I was not disciplined enough. And that's the cool thing about the evaluations. It tests out your skill set as far as your mentality. That's why I don't recommend skipping the evaluation process, because the evaluation is also helping you. So don't skip the evaluation process. Look at that. We got a little indication right there. We got a little indication.
Order submitted.
Let me see if this works in micros first.
It's creating another resistant level.
Yeah. I put an order in micros to see what it does, but it didn't pick me up. It didn't pick me up, so whatever. Yeah, this as I said, man. It's just an indicator, man. There's a lot of indicators out there, guys. You know what I'm saying? So when you find a good indicator that you like, stick with it. Because there's indicators. If you go to YouTube, man, everybody is gonna tell you about a good indicator. Everybody on YouTube got a different indicator that worked better than another indicator. You know what I'm saying? So when you find an indicator that you like,
Ever
stick
since I
with
took
it.
this course, I became so addicted. I can't wait to come home to my laptop.
Hey, it takes a little bit of infatuation to get good at something. A little bit of addiction, so to speak. As long as you're not in the corner crying because you spent too much money, it's all right. As long as you just get one evaluation and practice, you will not spend a whole bunch of money. You know what I mean? You will not spend a bunch of money if you just get one, maybe two evals and just run those evals and take your time. The way you lose a lot of money with the futures market is when you just keep buying evals and pass them and blowing them. That's how you start spending a lot of money, because you're trying to rush the process and all you're doing is losing evals left and right, and you kicking out $30, $40 every couple days buying new accounts. Get one, maybe two accounts, take your time and build, and you'll only be kicking out $30 to $40 a month. You know what I'm saying? To learn this stuff. But when you start just buying accounts just to tear them up, that's when it starts getting expensive.
Noted.
Hey, that's not a song that's supposed to play. There we go. SSWWV. Did y'all know Pharrell actually helped with the production of this song with SWV? Pharrell. That's Pharrell right there. That's a SSWWV. That's Pharrell. Mind you, this song came out in 92. This song came out in 92 and Pharrell was on this track. Ain't that some shit? That's how long Pharrell been in this game. Y'all gotta get that man props. Hats off to Pharrell. This song came out in '92.
The king of TikTok. Yup.
He said he'd be the king of TikTok. Man, Pharrell was on this song in '92, man. And he's still making music in 2025. What? What artist from '92 is, what artist or producer from '92 is still producing? Like, bro, that's a long time.
That's some work.
Yeah, man. Is Nvidia a good buy? Nvidia is always a good buy. It's always a good time to buy a little bit of Nvidia.
I'd be retired by now.
Hey, he chilling. He ain't hurting. But when you love something, you ain't gonna retire from it. He loved music way too much. They said Pharrell was a vampire. Talking about that man don't age. Yeah, but he's been in, what's that, about 30, what's that, about 35 years? 30, no, 33 years? 33, 34 years since this song came out. So Pharrell has been producing for 30 plus years already. Good Lord. That's outstanding, actually. That's quite impressive. Like, what made him say,
Baby then.
yeah, same here. Same here. 92? Yeah, 92. I was like 11. I was like 10, 11 years old in 92. Like, what made him listen to the song and say, SSWWV? Like, what made him say that? Like, it fit. It worked. But what made him say that? Back in 92, he was just listening to the song, was like, let me say something on this track. They're like, what? You're the producer. Why do you want to say something?
Maybe high.
Maybe how? Yeah, but how old was he? In 92, how old was Pharrell? He couldn't have been that old because he's like, what, maybe late 40s, early 50s now? So he couldn't have been that old then. Yeah, the market moving, but it slowed down a lot. It slowed down a lot.
He was 19.
He was 19? Okay. Okay. 19. That's crazy. 19 and you was on a song that was like number one at 19. That's what's up. Look at the market moving. It's moving. It's on a move. What it's gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? You don't know what it's gonna do. The market don't know what it's gonna do. But it's gonna do something. That's for damn sure.
That doji signals weakness.
Yes. Yes. But
Maybe a short sell.
It's somewhat a doji. You know what I'm saying? It's somewhat. I mean, yeah, you can count that as a doji. I would. Yeah. So the market going up. Doji was created. Signal down. I wouldn't take a short unless it closed below this line. Oh, I see why that's a strong line. Okay, makes sense. I see why that's a strong line. That's a 1 hour and a 4 hour level. So this level right here, from what I could tell, is based off a 1 hour and a 4 hour level. So that's why it's a strong level. That's why the market's been playing. That's why the market has been playing back and forth across this level, because there's a 1 hour and a 4 hour level. You know what I'm saying? The way the market works, a 4 hour level is stronger than a 1 hour. And when you have both of them lined up at the same spot, yeah, the market is doing exactly what it's supposed to do. It's fighting to go above it, below it. It's a narrow range trading.
Yes, it is.
This is narrow. This is a narrow range trade. The market is just playing around within this level right here. That's called narrow range. Don't say I never taught you anything. It's a narrow range right now. You buy at the low, sell at the high. Do 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 do.
You always giving sauce.
Hey, that's how we get down, baby. Information is everywhere. I just try to help people get to the bag. That's all. Because if I help one of y'all become a millionaire, if I help one of y'all become a millionaire, I'm just saying, shout your boy out. Hey. Tomorrow is the last day that my son does not have school, because they're doing like some kind of teacher work day. But yeah, after tomorrow, he is in school full time. This is not a coin, Ryan. This is NASDAQ.
I'm a millionaire here. You will never have to click another button.
I appreciate that. Let me see you go. My original plan when I started trading or teaching people trading, I was trying to mostly teach my friends how to trade, because I had an idea. I'll call it 10 men, 10 accounts, right? I wanted to get 10 people with 10 accounts, and we use that money that we make trading. We'll take one of the accounts and just dedicate that one account to a group effort in investments. So 10 men with 10 accounts, we all take one account that we trade, and that money from that one account goes into a overall pot or overall bank account, with operating agreement and all that stuff, the legal stuff. And with one out of those 10 accounts that each of us have, we create a separate 10 accounts, because we one account each. And we use that money to invest in real estate, invest in different investment opportunities, NFL, NBA opportunities, whatever opportunities present itself, land banks. So my original goal of teaching people was to find 10 people. men or women that's willing to take one of their 10 accounts and use that account as an investment account into the overall group idea of investing. So that was my original reason for teaching people. And it's still kind of a reason, it's still kind of a thing, but that you have to be a profitable trader and willing to use one of your accounts as just investment money.
When I am stable enough, sign me up.
Hey, for sure. You know what I'm saying? As I say, it's still something that I want to do. It's just, we got to get those 10 men, 10 accounts first. You know what I'm saying? I got my 10 accounts, more than 10. So I'm ready. R.I.P. Aaliyah, man. You had to be there. You just had to be there. Yeah, I dabbled in a little real estate. I did a little flipping here and there. A little flipping, flopping here and there. Nothing too heavy. Nothing. How do I get 10 accounts? Just making $200 a day. $200 a day. Took my time. Now I might copy trade. I'll get like 5 accounts and I'll copy trade like 3-4 accounts at a time. And so I get like 5-6 accounts and I'll copy trade like 2 to 3 every trade. And that's how I got them approved a lot faster. Because I'll be trading. I do not baby my evaluations. I be trading my evaluations like they stole something. Like, honestly, if you seen the way I trade my evals, you wouldn't be able to keep up. You'd be like, what is he clicking on? He moving so fast. Because I be moving and grooving in the morning. Trust me. I trade fast. You ever see people play chess and they'll move the board, they'll tap the timer, they move it, tap it. Move it, tap it. Move it, tap it. That's how I trade. I be like, bam, 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 bam. And after I'm done trading and I'm taking my trades, I'll sit back and be done. You be like, dang, how many trades you take? You be like, did you just trade 12 accounts in a matter of 10 minutes? I'm like, yeah, I traded all 10, 12 accounts. You know what I'm saying? Within minutes. So the way I do that is y'all see the four charts I have, the 4 screens I have in front of me. I'll put 2 to 3 charts on each one of my screens, right? So these 2 screens over here are all evaluation accounts, right? So I'll put 2 charts of evaluations. I'll put 2 to 3 charts of evaluation accounts. Over here, I'll put 2 to 3 charts down here of PAs, 2 to 3 charts up here of PAs. Now I might copy trade 2 to 3 accounts each PA over here. Over here, I'm trading 2 or 3 evals with a copy trader. You know what I'm saying? So I'm literally like buy, sell, sell, buy, sell. And I'll just sit back and just monitor all of them moving at the same time. So the process gets crazy. So that's one of the reasons why when people be like, what? They be asking, do you trade live? I do trade in a trading room with other people, but I don't run that trade room. If I had my own trade room, y'all wouldn't be able to keep up with me. Y'all be like, what the hell is he doing? You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to confuse new traders. But I've been doing it so long. I've been doing it for like 3-4 years. So it's easy to me. But that's why I don't trade live, like just me actually running the trade room, because I trade too fast. I be trying to get my money and get the hell on. You know what I'm saying? But once you get used to doing something, it gets easy. Uh-oh, it's a groove thing. It's a groove thing. It's got a funky swing. Now I was elementary when this song came out. I know I was elementary when this came out. This had to be like 91 or something like that. Hold on, let me see. I'm curious now. Oh, 94. Yeah, so
How
94.
much you make a day in said
94, I was like 12, 13. My target is anywhere between 150 to 250 per account. That's my target. Now, do I always get that target? No. Do I always stop at the target? No. But my goal is to average anywhere between 150 to 250 per account. Average. See, and that's the value of having multiple accounts. You don't have to try to make $1,000 with one account. You know what I mean? If your goal is 1,000 a day and you only have one account, 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna make that 1,000 a day. You know what I'm saying? It's not easy to make $1,000 a day with one account. But if you have 5 accounts, it's a lot easier to make 1,000 a day with 5 accounts. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot easier to make 1,000 a day with 10 accounts. That's just $100 each. I don't even know what ORB strategy is, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? But I eventually want to get to the point where I do want to get to the point where I'm making 10,000 a day. That is not a huge goal, but it is something that I would be interested in reaching just because I like setting goals for myself. But yeah, I would be looking at, I would like to get to the point where I'm doing at least 5 to 10,000. Well, I've done 5 in a day, but I want to average 5 to 10,000 a day. I would like to average that.
15 minutes orb. Good thing.
Yeah, but that's my goal. Yeah, but I don't mind telling you what I don't know. I don't know what ORB is, to be honest with you. Like if you explain it, I'll probably be like, oh, okay, I know what that is, but I probably just don't call it ORB or I never heard that term. And plus, I'm horrible with acronyms. So if ORB is an acronym, I'm horrible with acronyms. And I'm ex-military. I hated acronyms in the military. I am horrible at acronyms.
Question.
Yep. Look at that thing going up. That thing.
We brothers in arms are same. Even though you are retired, can they call you back? We going crazy.
They could call us back. They could try to call me back. They could try to call me back. I ain't gonna be there. But no, they could call you back up to a certain amount of years. Yeah, they can. But I'm past that. They can't call me back no more.
Justin Raids breaks IE. Congrats.
But hey, got that eval pass. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, look, the 90% sale is gonna end soon, y'all. Get them accounts approved. You hear me? Move your body.
Need to go ahead and get all 20.
Yeah. Hey, remember I told you, where was it at?
Gabby on Estabe, thanks, brother. Appalauser 968 million.
Hey, Statesman, remember I told you this area I will be looking to take a short? Look what happened. I told you this area I'll be looking to take a short. Look what happened. Look at that. It tapped up there and went down. I'm trying to tell you what. I do this all the time. I don't know how far it's gonna go down, but it already dipped down, got some money, and been done. You could have got your bread and been out. But I could take this trade in simulation real quick just to see what happens. I'll take it in simulation just to see what happens. On and on and on and on. Yeah, I'll take it in sim. Hell, what I got to lose? I need to unwind. Where's the party? Where's the party? Where's the party? It's a Labor Day. It's Labor Day. It was Labor Day. Good old Labor Day holiday. I didn't celebrate Labor Day because I don't work. So Labor Day is for the workers. People that work, y'all need a day off. Y'all deserve a day off. I don't deserve a day off, people. That's why I was working today. What's going on, man? That's why I was working today, because I don't deserve a day off.
Talent show when I was younger.
You sang this in a talent show? Look at that trade. Ooh wee, look at that money. Look at that money. I'm gonna lock in a little bit of profit on that. I'm gonna lock in a little bit of profit. Yes, I am. Look at that money. I told you. Y'all be like, "Wait, won't you take a live trade?" There you go, mother. Let me stop. There you go. I took a live trade. Made some money. There we go. Made some money and I'm out. I'm out at 5,000. Hey, DJ, keep playing that song. Make some money. Make some money. Make some money. Make some money. And I called this trade out. I don't know if y'all was here, but I called this trade out. So you can't say hindsight is 2020. I called this trade out 30 minutes ago. I called this out 30 minutes ago. I said, if the market come up here, I would take a short. I said between here and here. I said, if it touched anywhere in this zone, I would take a short. I told you, I called that out 30 minutes ago. Look at it. Bam. Now, I don't want to hear nothing. Okay? I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear say, "Oh, Will, he ain't called out no trade live." Whatever. Not only did I call it out, I took it. I took the trade that I called out, made me about $70, $80, done. And it's still going down. What about your friends?
Yeah, cuz I think OL Boy has a backup page and be in here.
Hopefully he learning something then. Like I don't mind who in here. You know what I'm saying? Everybody welcome.
What pair you trading UNC?
Oh, this is just NASDAQ. No pair. This is the futures market.
Do you only trade NQ?
That's it. That's it. When you find something that you're good at, do not keep switching up. You know what I'm saying? Find which one of these markets you like the best and whoop its
Do
tail.
you use prop firms or live account?
Both. Both. I do have a lot of prop firms, but I use my own account as well.
I am funded with Top Step.
Nice, nice.
I only use that.
Yeah. I pick one and I only use that one. Cause I know I'm used to Nasdaq. I know how Nasdaq move and everything. Yeah. Well, it depends. How long does it normally take you to pass an eval?
Okay.
Like, how long does it normally take you to pass an eval? And I can tell you which one is best. If it takes you less than a week, I recommend Take Profit. Because Take Profit does not charge you an activation fee when you pass. Take Profit also allows you to withdraw money daily. And if you make enough money in one day, you can withdraw several times. They also don't charge an activation. They don't charge an activation or none of that. I don't know. I never checked on the max withdrawal. I just know they allow you to withdraw money twice a day or daily. And if you make enough to do twice a day, they'll let you take out money twice a day. So if you can pass an eval within a month, that's the one that I will go. You're going to have to check the website, bro. I don't know all the rules on there. They do have a good amount. They do have a good amount of rules. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't DCA. Obviously, they don't like you DCAing accounts. You can't trade the news. You know, they have rules just like every other prop firm, honestly. Nothing too crazy. But the thing that I like about them is there's no activation fee and you could take out money daily. Yeah, I mean, when you borrow money from people, you got to follow the rules if you want to borrow their money. DCA is when you're in a trade and you add contracts, basically. Especially if it's a losing trade. If you losing in a trade and you just add contracts and, you know, it turns around and start going up, you done made back the money that you were losing. They don't like you doing that. But a lot of prop firms don't like you doing that. And honestly, I think when you DCA, that's a sloppy way of trading. Honestly, so I agree with them. I agree with them. I don't think that's really trading if you like to add contracts when you're losing. I mean, it's a strategy, but it's not a strategy I would recommend because you're risking a lot of money when you do stuff like that. And they want consistent traders because they can't make no money off of you if you're not consistent. Yeah, but people do it. A lot of people do it. I think that's crazy to trade like that. They want people that's consistent. They don't want people that keep losing accounts because they don't get their 10-20% if you never take out enough money to reach that 10-20% split. So they want you to be consistent so you can reach that split. I wouldn't take a long right here. I wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? I got to see something in the market that tells me it's time to go long. And I don't see that yet. No, I know nothing about ICT. I told y'all every time I go live, somebody asks about ICT. I don't follow ICT to even know if it's good or bad, so I couldn't tell you.
Gold about to go crazy.
Oh, gold going stupid. Boom, 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 boom.
Do you trade order flow then?
Yeah, sometime. I sometimes trade order flow.
That's what I've been using recently.
Right now, I'm trading like divergence. I have an indicator that marks off the divergence, and it trades off of that. Look, y'all see that? Y'all see that? That's the indicator that did that. The indicator did that right there, and look what the market's doing. Down.
What is it, a paid product, or do you have a link for it?
Yeah, this is a paid product. It's called divergence. It's an indicator. It only works on NinjaTrader, but if you inbox me indicator, I'll send you the link. It's a 7-day free trial. 7-day free trial.
SMT?
I'm not sure what SMT is. I'm sorry. Them damn acronyms. I'm horrible with acronyms.
That might be what the ICT traders call it, I think.
They call divergence SMT. That's horrible. It's literally called divergence.
Can you explain what your divergence indicates?
A change in direction. And it's pretty damn accurate. It's pretty accurate. But I'll pull it up. I'll pull up the actual definition for you, though. I already have it up. Here's the actual definition of divergence. It says, in the market, divergence is a technical analysis signal that occurs when the price of an asset and a technical indicator move in opposing directions, suggesting a potential weakening of the current trend and a possible reversal. There are two main types. Bearish divergence, price makes a higher high, indicator makes a lower high, suggesting a downtrend ahead. A bullish divergence, price makes a lower low or makes a higher low, suggesting an uptrend may be coming. So that's what this indicator does. It finds divergence and indicates a change in direction. And as you see, it's pretty damn accurate. It's pretty damn accurate. Look at that. It indicated it right here, down. Indicated it right here, down. I'm saying, look, it indicated right here, up.
I love learning about trading and how others trade. It's crazy how the community of traders are all
Oh yeah, it's
different, and what works for them works for.
the thing is, it's so many different strategies out there. Is literally a mathematic equation for how the market moves. You might not know why it's moving, but there's a reason, there's an explanation for every move. As I said, you might not know what the explanation is, but there's a reason for every movement in this market. Everybody can tell you something different of why it's moving. And they all could be right. Some people could tell you 5 different reasons why this market went up, and they could all be right. You know what I'm saying? Like my mentor, he'll teach you one strategy, I'll teach you a different strategy, and they literally line up the same way.
Main source of income? If you don't mind me asking.
Oh no, I don't mind you asking. Yeah.
That's very true.
Well, I ain't gonna say it's my main source, but it's a big source, yes. Hey, appreciate that. Because I wouldn't be a good mentor if I only made money one way. You know what I'm saying? Like my course, my website is literally the Wealth Corner. It's MHT Wealth Corner. Hey, appreciate that. Thank you. What's going on? Yeah, but my course is called MHT Wealth Corner. So I literally teach multiple ways of making money. This is one of them. This is the main focus, of course. But I teach people how to make money with digital products, done for you products. I teach people how to make money as affiliates. I show people how to make money with TikTok affiliate, Amazon affiliate, programs to be affiliate of whatever program you use. You know what I'm saying? So AI, I have an AI course that I take, and I'm an affiliate of an AI course that others can take. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's too many ways of making money. There's no reason to be focused on one thing. I always think you should focus on one thing until you make money doing that one thing, and then start learning other things. So if you haven't made money trading yet, focus on trading until you make money trading. Then start branching off to other areas. Like when I first wanted to learn how to flip houses, I focused on flipping houses until I flipped my first damn house. Once I flipped my first house and made money, then I started focusing on other ways of making money. But I like to stick with one thing. I did Forex until I made money with Forex. I did options until I started making money with options. You know what I'm saying? I stick with one thing until I start making money doing it. Then I start doing something else. But yeah, there's too many things that you could do that make money. My homeboy does
I like that ideology.
it's called medical courier. My homeboy's a medical courier. You know what I'm saying? And he makes good money. He started off doing Uber. He was doing Uber Eats. He was doing Lyft. Then he got into medical courier, where he literally takes medical supplies or whatever they want him to take from one hospital to a clinic, clinic to hospital, hospital to hospital. And he makes way more money doing that than he made doing Uber or Lyft. You know what I'm saying? So now that's all he does is medical courier. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he's a medical courier and he trades. That's it. He trades just like I do. He get in this market in the morning, 9:30. He trades till about 10 o'clock, 10:30. He's done trading. He hops in his car. He does his medical courier for about 3-4 hours, medical courier, and he brings in probably about 60,000-70,000 a year as a medical courier. He brings in a decent amount day trading. And he chilling. He does over 6 figures and he chilling. All he does is trade and drive. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to have a 9 to 5 if you really don't want to.
Wow, I should have held my alarm. Yeah.
Hey, look, that's all the market's about, man, is learning how to hold them. Learning when to hold them and when to fold them. But yeah, if you want to work a 9 to 5, cool. Work your 9 to 5, learn how to trade.
It's been pretty solid.
Oh yeah. Any one of these indices is good. You just got to learn the one that you're working with. But money is just a construct. Money is just a construct. Yeah, I used to trade gold a lot. I don't trade gold as much as I used to.
This is my last week of my engineering job, thank God.
Last week? Please do enlighten us. Last week meaning you're gonna quit? Hey, Hera, how'd I scare you? He said I scared you. How'd I scare you? Ba-dum. Yeah, but my background is engineering as well. I used to be an electrical engineer.
Your indicator said it was gonna reverse, and then I started seeing red.
Oh, the reverse already happened. It already reversed and made your money. These levels are for a good time, not a long time. You see them, you take them, you get your money, and get the hell out of the market. Yeah, but yeah, I was an electrical engineer in the military. I worked on aircraft weapon systems. I got out the military. I went overseas with the Army to work on the Apache helicopter weapon system. I did a little bit of logistics. I came back home. I got a job as an electrical engineer working on uninterruptible power systems. So all my life I've had jobs that were risky. They all were life risk. I had a life risk attached to them. So I'm used to risking my life. It's nothing. So this market, there's nothing scary about it. That's right. Elevator. That's right. 10 Apex accounts. That's all you need. 10 Apex accounts. You be consistent. If you got 10 accounts and you can do $100 a day, that is $1,000 a day. People, you got to understand. There's nowhere you're going to make money like this. If you got 10 accounts and you do $100 a day, that is $1,000 a day. Where on earth can you do $1,000 a day? And sometimes it's in a matter of seconds.
Total funded have only received payouts for 10/20ths.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Has crossed 53K.
I'm the same way. I have a total of 20 accounts. I think I got about 13 of them are payout. Yeah, about 12, 13 of them are above payout. But I've only taken payout from, I think 9. I only taken the payout like 8, 9 of them. But the rest of them, I have such a nice cushion in them. I just haven't taken out money yet. So my goal, so 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So
Grab early morning shorts on NQ at 3:30. Held till 4:20 with 13 contracts.
oh, nice. Damn, 13 contracts. Boy, you was in there. So my goal is to just grow 4 of my accounts. I haven't taken out any payout besides the first payout, and I've just been growing them. I want to grow them until 2026, right? I want to grow those 4 or 5 accounts until 2026. Whatever I have in those accounts at 2026, I'm going to take out half of it. So if I built those
You
accounts,
should put that in on an eval and pass it in one day.
yeah, you can do that too. So what my goal is whatever those is, say I have 5 accounts and they all have $40,000 in them. I want to take $20,000 out of each account at one time. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to have 5 accounts, $40,000, and take $20,000 out of each one time. You know what I'm saying? So that's 5 accounts, 20,000 each. That's 100 bands,
500 a day.
all at one time.
Grab 700 each from gold. I like that plan.
Yeah, that's cool. And that's what I'm saying with the 9 accounts that I'm getting a constant withdrawal from. That's more than enough money than I need, right? That's more than enough. I don't even like the money that I withdraw from those. I literally pay all my bills for the month because I do my withdrawal on the 1st of every month. I do my withdrawal. I pay all my bills. As soon as I get the money, I pay all my bills. I then put money in my Roth IRA. I put money in my life insurance policy.
I've built a 2x buffer.
I buy some gold. I buy some oil. Gold, silver. I buy some NASDAQ. I buy Dow Jones. I just invest with the money. Whatever's left, I just sit that into like a savings, or I'll place it in some kind of investment account. I keep very little in my actual bank account itself. Because when your money is in the bank account, it's not really growing at all. A average bank account, even a business account, you're looking at what, 0.006% a year, if that. So I don't put my money in the bank. It's either a high yield savings account or some kind of investment account.
Live off a 10K a week. They don't know how to manage it or reinvest it.
If you can't live off of 10K a week, you have a problem. You have a serious problem. I have a friend he's a doctor. He has his own medical practice. A few years ago, he was complaining to me about, how much money he loses or spends. He was complaining how much money, he don't never had no money left over, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, well, you're not married. You don't have any kids. And you have this 6,000, 7,000 square foot home. You don't need no 7,000, 8,000 square foot home. You have a Range Rover. You don't need a Range Rover. It's just you. You need to pay off your college debt because he was a doctor. He was in debt. I was like, you need to focus on paying off your college debt, and you need to get a smaller crib, maybe a condo uptown or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't need a Range Rover. Get you a Ford Expedition. Like a Ford Expedition and a Range Rover, damn near the same thing. Just the money is different. So, I was like, you just need to change your spending habits. When family asks for money, he's the first to give it to them. Tell them no. Tell them no. You struggling your damn self and you just want to show that you got money because you're a doctor with your own
He'll be
practice.
back.
For sure. But yeah, I don't care how much money you got coming in. If you don't regulate how much you got going out, you just as broke as the next man. You know what I'm saying? If you make 6,000 a month and you spend 6,000 a month, somebody that make 2,000 a month that only spends 1,000 a month is gonna have more money than you. You know what I'm saying? If you make 10,000 a month and you spend 9,000 a month, you only making 1,000 a month left over. You know what I'm saying? I could make 5,000 a month, spend two of it, I make more money than you. Or I have more money left over than you do to do more things with. So it's not about your income, it's about how much you have going out. You know, people are like, oh, I gotta make more money. No, you just need to control how much you spend, buddy. But yeah, my overall goal is to teach people how to make money, how to keep your 9 to 5 and still be able to give yourself a raise. That is the main focus. Teaching people how to give themselves a raise. Everybody want to be rich. Everybody want to fly in private jets and all this goofy shit. If you focus on just giving yourself a raise, by the time you look up, you're going to have a nice stash in the bank. Your bills are going to be paid. Your credit going to look good because you focused, you kept your 9 to 5. You got in this market, you made you $50 to $100 a day and was chilling. I mean, that's why I left my job. But I had my job for almost, I was at my job for almost 2 years before I left. I was trading for a whole 2 years before I left my career. I traded at night. I traveled for work, so my schedule changed. So I would be in the airport trading. I would be on the airplane trading. I'd be in a hotel room trading. I did what I had to do to get what I had to get. But I used trading to give myself a raise.
Now, I've only been doing futures for about a year.
Yeah, yep. I was doing futures for 2 years. I was trading before that, but I wasn't trying to quit my job because my goal was to give myself a raise. How do you feel about people who use AI to cross-check before entering? Whatever makes you money, do it. That's what I think. Whatever can legally make you money, do it. If using AI helps you make money, do it. I got bots. I got indicators and everything. Yeah, end up firing yourself. Oh, this is my jam right here. Baby, baby, baby. I remember this song. I was so young. I be thinking about this music. I'm like, boy, I was young when this came out. 92, yeah, 11 years old. Yeah, but that's the thing. That's the whole goal, man. The goal is to pay yourself and give yourself a raise.
For both sides at this level.
Yeah, that's why I ain't placing no more trades. I'm just chilling now, watching the market. How do I get started trading if I've never done it? Right here. I have a whole course that will teach you and help you learn how to trade. Right here. That's all you gotta do.
Finally came back.
All you gotta do is go there. Why you need to figure out why your simulation disappeared. That's odd. Yeah, I mean, whatever you gotta use to be profitable, man, use it. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care if people don't like it, that's on them. Do whatever you need to do legally to help you make money. If it helps you make money and it ain't gonna put you in prison, do it. And pay your taxes, please.
_76 something that's helped me learn is training my FYP to be pretty much all trading. Good evening.
What's going on, Mo? But yeah, I teach beginners how to trade. We do a one-on-one. When you first become a student, we do a one-on-one. I help you download NinjaTrader, connect your accounts, show you how to get Apex accounts or prop firms to trade with, so you ain't got to kick out your own money.
At RCJ
My
_76,
course
just
is
search a bunch of free
self-paced,
stuff.
so you could
That
trade.
way I am learning while I am doom scrolling.
And then I practice every Saturday with my students. So every Saturday we practice together. So yeah, you get plenty of help to learn how to trade. He said he searched a bunch of trading stuff. Yeah, it's many ways to learn. Low time frame shorts look decent. Yeah, I took a couple shorts already. Hey, appreciate that. Thank you. 4.9 likes. That's what's up.
I love the student sessions.
Yeah, I just be trying to give all the sauce in there. I just want y'all to learn everything I could figure out, everything I figured out, anything that I learned that's recent. I'd be trying to teach all that. Because you got to realize the more successful your students are, the better. Like I could be in here making thousands of dollars a day, but if my students are still struggling and not learning anything, we have a problem. We have a freaking problem, So I don't care how much money I make. I want my students to be profitable because they trusted me to teach them how to make money. So my goal is to teach them how to make money. Now I can't teach you how to be. I can give you advice, but I can't teach you how to be consistent. I can't teach you how to be disciplined. You know what I'm saying? That is, I can show you what I did to become disciplined, but you have to do that. But honestly, working out, going to the gym on a regular basis is what helped me be disciplined. You know what I'm saying? Because when I traded in the morning,
Right.
I had to get to the gym by a certain time. So it taught me how to get in the market at 9:30 and be done because I wanted to be at the gym by 11. You know what I'm saying? Because if you get to the gym by 11, you beat the crowd. By the time I get a good hour work in, the 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock people start rolling in. So I had to trade, finish by 10:30, get to the gym, work out, get back home, go live, and then pick my son up from school. So it helped with my discipline. Going to the gym literally helped with my discipline. Because you got to be disciplined to go to the gym every day. Like I was literally just drinking my protein shake because when I get up in the morning, I'm probably going to go to the gym first and then come back and before 8 o'clock and go
How
live.
can I get this system first?
Which system are you trying to get? Wealthy girl. I like that. Baby.
Trading.
Rady Trader, what's going on? Oh, yeah, if you want to learn, I do teach beginners how to trade. Right here is the course. Just go right here. That's the course for you. Type in TT Live and you will get a discount on the course right now since you found me on TikTok. So yeah, I teach beginners how to trade. We're going to do it as soon as you become a student. You schedule your one-on-one and I will help set up all this stuff for you. I'll help you set it up. I'll teach you. I'll give you a quick tutorial, which the course has a tutorial also, but I'll give you a tutorial live because I like to meet all my students as long as I can.
The morning is the best time to trade.
Yes, I definitely think the morning is the best time, but in all reality, the best time to trade is whatever time you have free. You know what I'm saying? If the best time you could trade is at night, then trade at night and make the best of it. There's still money being made every day. But New York market is my jam. Sing it in Vogue. Well, it is 12:23, y'all. The market is going back up. We done made some good money today, people. We made some good money today. You know what I'm saying? I gave y'all a couple trades. You know what I'm saying? I let you see what was going on. But we're going to do good. Y'all going to be all right. Y'all are going to be all right. If you want to learn how to trade, I got you. If you want to know what indicators to use, what kind of bot to use, I got you. There's no stress at all. I don't mind showing you what I do to get bread. I don't care what it is. You want to learn how to sell digital products? I got you. You want to learn about AI? I'm your man. But yeah, with that being said, guys, it's been an amazing night. I've been here for a little bit over 3 hours with y'all, chop it up. But it's time for me to go chill for a little bit and take my ass to bed because I got gym in the morning. In the shorts for 5. Hey, go ahead and get it. Well, yeah, I gotta hit the gym in the morning, y'all. I will see you guys later. I will be back at around 8:30 tomorrow. Okay, be here with me and we can chill.
Appreciate the live.
For
Got a new
sure.
follower out of me.
Oh, that's what's up. I appreciate you,
See you
man.
in morning.
For sure, Mrs. M. Appreciate you being here. See you guys later.